RT soon, but you're doing a really good job. AC9GI, N3EON, over.
N3EON, AC9GI, that. Yeah, it's, I'm close to retiring, probably another 3-4.
Tank 73, Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango.
Kilo 4, Lima Whiskey Alpha.
A4 Lima Whiskey Alpha, 59 Chittenden.
You're 59 in North Florida, over.
Thank you, Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango.
Whiskey 1, Japan, X-ray, November.
W1JXN, how you doing, Zach? 59 Chittenden.
Hi, Miss, doing good. Good to hear you on 59 Chittenden as well.
Okay, good luck. Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango.
Yankee 4, Bravo,
KY4BX, 59 Chittenden. Thank you, Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango. QRZ, Vermont USO Party, Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango.
Kilo Golf 5, Yankee Uniform Oscar.
November 3. And 3 Charlie Kilo India, 59 Chittenden. And 3 CKI, 5 and 9. Thank you, Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango. W for Victor Bravo Delta, 59 Chittenden. Thank you, Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November.
K4LEN, 59 Chittenden.
QSL 59, Tennessee.
Thank you, Whiskey 1, November, Victor Tango.
Kilo Golf 5, Yankee Uniform Oscar.
Something 5 Yankee.
Kilo Golf 5, Yankee Uniform Oscar.
Kilo Golf 5 Yankee, Uniform Oscar, 59 Chittenden.
Yes, sir, you're 5'9".
59 Bennington, Vermont.
Thanks, 59 Nebraska, November Echo.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Is this frequency in use? Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Is this frequency in use? K4LEN. Is this frequency in use? CQ, 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 CQ. Hello, CQ. It's K4LEN. Calling CQ on 40 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. It's K4LEN. Calling any station, anywhere. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Live streaming on YouTube, looking for contacts. K4LEN calling CQ 40 meters and standing by.
K4 station from Kilo Delta 2 Tango Charlie Mike, Jamie in New York. How are you, sir?
The Delta Charlie Mike, is that correct?
Kilo Delta 2 Tango Charlie Mike, KDC-GCM.
Alright, got you there. Jamie, New York, I'm assuming. Got Justin Middle Tennessee here. I had about a 5.9. You come in real strong, and I guess the band kind of faded on you a little bit there, the last little bit of your transmission, but come back to me and we'll try it again.
Roger, roger, sir. You are loud and clear, 5.9, booming in here to Central New York as well. I got you there with Justin, but I didn't pick up your call. LEN from Kilo Delta 2 Tango Charlie Mike Jamie in Central New York. You're booming into my station here. I'm running a 991 in my Go box. That's a picture that's posted on my QRZ page. YouTube channel thing, I put a few videos up from my gun business that I had a little while ago that we just lost to a fire, and had a few videos here and there and took some of that stuff down because the content wasn't so favorable, but I love watching the YouTube videos, all this stuff on the radio, I really enjoy it. So you'll be picking up a follower here again in a few minutes, another one from me, and liking and subscribing. So you are actually, I've only had my general ticket for a couple weeks, just upgraded from tech to general a couple weeks ago, and other than trolling around on NetLogger and jumping into something, you are the first person that I've ever cruised along looking at my waterfall and heard somebody calling CQ and had a conversation with. So it's the first for me, Justin. K4 LEN from KD2 TCM.
All right, well, good deal. That's a good way to get it started there and get hear your first QSO on YouTube. I don't think I ever give you your solid signal report, but yeah, you're a good 5.9 copy here in Tennessee, southern middle Tennessee. Sound great.
Now, I spent a little bit of time here and there going into Tennessee. My daughter went to Tennessee Tech for a year right there, and loved that area. Seriously considered moving there out of New York State, but we own a bunch of property here and got a bunch of things going on, so it's a little harder to get out. New York State's kind of like a prison. You love the seasons, and you love we got 4 foot of snow in the last 2 days. Finally let up, but I honestly legit have 4 foot of snow on my back porch that I had to use a snow blower to get rid of, and big long driveway, 400, 500 feet up, so I use a tractor, an excavator, and truck to keep all that stuff cleaned up. But I love all that, but boy, our taxes and all the stuff that goes with it, by the time you realize how awful it is to fight all that, you're too vested, and you can't get away. But I love Tennessee. I love that area. Like I say, my daughter went right there to Tennessee Tech, and it was just a beautiful, beautiful area. Back to you, sir.
Oh yeah, Tennessee's a great state. It's I've lived here pretty much my whole life, except for about 3 years. I lived up in northern Virginia, right outside of D.C. And I had a good time with it, but it was time to come back home, and I ain't left since. It's really enjoy it here. It's a nice place to live, that's for sure. And yeah, I don't. You can have that snow. I enjoy it, or the kids enjoy it. I enjoy watching the kids play in it, but that's about the extent of it. Luckily, here where we're at, you know, if we get a dusting of snow, we'll get a dusting to an inch, maybe 2 inches, and that's about the extent of it. So, and I'm just fine with that. That's plenty for me there, Roger.
Yeah, affirmative on that. Roger, I hear you. Just on your QRZ here page and seeing your beautiful family. Enjoy that, brother. Enjoy that and embrace that, and do not ever think that a second from now things are totally different. I tell you, my kids are 19 and 20. My boy's a union electrician, and my daughter's still going to school to be a vet tech. And overnight, I went from pushing them on a swing to watching them walk out the door to go to work and work on with their lives. And man, I'm blessed to have what I've got, but I'd give them everything in my soul to be able to go back 15 years ago and just enjoy some of that stuff a little bit more. So it's a beautiful family, and man, enjoy every second dry you can of that love.
All right, yeah, good deal. Yeah, Roger that. I enjoy it. That's my family. We was actually in Memphis, over Memphis at the zoo, late last summer. Took a little trip over to the Memphis Zoo. Had a good time. Got rained on, but that picture was taken just probably 10 minutes before we all got soaking wet. But we enjoyed it and had a good time. Yeah, there's nothing like family, and that littlest girl down there, I call her my minion. She's meaner than a snake now. I ain't gonna have to worry about no little boys picking on her, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. You got to be strong-willed. I've said that all along. The minute my little baby girl was born, I said, "Oh Lord, please give her the strong will to be able to survive and know the right from wrong and have."
agree with you. Like you said, that would be the radio to have, and I'm sure it would come with a pretty hefty price tag as well.
Yeah, Roger on that. I mean, when I bought my 400, I think they were only $425, and that's gone way up. And what's funny is the 5100 has come down. That seems to go for less money than ever. I like that 5100. Not complaining about that one bit. Other than that, not having APR. So we do have some D-Star stuff around me, and I'm just learning more about D-Stars and putting in a local. We're going to put a high-powered 40-watt hotspot up here on my property. I have a pretty commanding view of our geography. I can see a long ways. I should be able to light up 40 or 50 miles with that D-Star hotspot. So I'm going to definitely be learning more about it once I have better access to it on my own property. But D-Star and that mobile rig is useless to me, and not being able to do APRS and only being able to do DRAC and other GPS. If I use that APRS, I can send myself a message, and anybody in the world that's worried or wondering can log on to APRS.fi and they can see it. And know when I'm off the river, out of the woods, or whatever. And it's all good.
Yeah, I've never got to play with any APRS, but I believe I'd enjoy it. The D-Star, man, I really love it. I've got I can, on my home station, my fixed station here, I can get into the South Huntsville D-Star repeater from here to house, but I go mobile. I have to use one of those little hot spots, and but yeah, I got a group of buddies. We use D-Star. Well, we use D-Star repeater, but we don't use the reflectors. We'll get down here on the weekends and chat on the D-Star repeater just on local CQ, and I don't know, we enjoy it. It's pretty awesome.
Well, I was really excited the first time I fired my D74 into my Zoom spot. I bought a put up into a hot spot, and man, I'll never forget the first time I'm sitting there talking to somebody in Great Britain and then talking to somebody in Russia, and that was just the most amazing thing in the world. That was so cool. And didn't even know what I didn't know. You know, I put some of those people in my logbook, as silly as it is. They're in there because I was so excited to be talking to somebody in South Korea and Australia. And the goofiest thing in the world for people that are 100 watt in the wire, but that was so cool for me. I'll never forget that. So I do enjoy it, and it has its place for sure. And I have a Zoom spot with me all the time whenever I'm playing radio, just in case I ever did want it or not.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. Well, all right, Jamie, I'm gonna jump off here, buzz around, see if anybody else is around, want to get on the live stream tonight. But I've enjoyed the QSO, and I think you said that you're fairly new to the HF side of things, so and I hope I heard you right, and I'm not making a fool of myself, but welcome to the hobby. And I don't know, looking at your QRZ page, look like you've been around for a little while, because you've got all kind of toys. Got some awesome CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Calling CQ 40 meters. It's K4LEN live streaming on YouTube. Looking for contacts. Calling CQ 40 meters and standing by. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November. Calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. It's K4LEN calling CQ, CQ, CQ. I really don't enjoy calling CQ. I feel like an idiot sometimes. I don't really know what to say. I hear people out there calling CQ, and you know, they make it sound interesting, and it's like me, it's the same thing every time. I don't know. I got to practice, I reckon. Practice makes perfect, people. Practice makes perfect. This K4LEN calling CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters.
Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Mike Echo.
Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Mike Echo, is that correct?
Charlie, Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Mike Echo, go ahead.
Alright, K4LEN, name here is Justin. I'm in southern middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Okay, Justin, very good. The operator is Chris, like Christmas. You're 5-7 to 5-9. And the QTH is Eastern Ontario in the city of Kingston, over.
All right, I got you there, Chris. I've got a good 5.9 copy on you, showing about a S6, S7 on my meter here. Good copy, sound good. What kind of rig are you running?
Okay, Justin, you're 9 over there, working off an ICOM 7300. Like most people, and an Alpha Delta fan dipole.
you know, you hear people say that the 7300 has got a better receiver on it than the 991A, and then you hear, you know, vice versa. But I think, you know, just from my gathering, just, you know, going off everybody else, it sounds to me like they're, you know, dead even, you know, pretty close anyway. You know, one's got its perks and over the other, and then it's got its downfalls as well. But I think they're both great radios, and just kind of, it's all up to, in the end, it's all up to the end user. You know, what do you want in a rig? What, you know, what is your mission? And you know, it's like I said, either one of them you're not going to go wrong with.
No, Justin, I would agree with that. I think they are pretty much the same. I got a better deal on the 7300 because ICOM, I think, is flooding the market with them, and they had a $100 US dollars, so that'd be about $1.50 Canadian rebate check on them. So I think they're the same radio. I mean, there's a few, I think they're the same. When you get up into the whatever that bigger class is, where the radio is taller, wider, bigger, same horsepower, but just I think there's a reason it's a bigger radio. Maybe it's got different filtering in it. I don't know. At the end of the day, I think the antenna makes all the difference in the world. Over.
Oh yeah, that is for sure. You know, you can take a $10,000 radio and put a $40 antenna on it, and then, you know, that you just made that $10,000 radio a $40 radio. It's, I'm new to the hobby, and I've got a lot to learn. You know, talking about the big radios, I don't know what's in the radios that distinguish them. You know, what sets them above these, you know, say beginner level rigs, but I know they like them. You know, looking on like DX Engineering and stuff, man, some of them things you can get into some money quick on them, and I just like I said, I've got a lot to learn, but I'm just curious what makes them so high. But I'm sure that there's stuff in them, but seems to me like at the end of the day they're all doing the same thing.
Yeah, that's would be my take. I'm new into the transmitting part of this. I've been involved in radio for probably 40 years, maybe 45 years. But on the listening end only, I've been a really avid shortwave listener and utility HF listener for many years. So I actually have, I've had many different HF rigs, but only for receiving. So back in November, August and November, I took the course, and it can be done now online for us up here. So if you scored 80%, we have only 2 tickets, and with honors, so if you get 80%, you get all the bands, so I did, and it's just nice to pull some of these radios out and plug the microphone in. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's for sure. I've been a general since September this past year, in the year of Corona, I call it, and so yeah, I've got a lot to learn, a whole lot to learn. I've hit the ground running. I got my tech back in May last year, and man, I really enjoyed it. I've burned it down, if you will, but I don't know. I'm glad I got into the hobby, and I've been having a ball with it. I'm actually live streaming on YouTube right now, and it's something I've kind of started. Kind of got my inspiration from my Cuban friend. He's not Cuban no more, I guess you could say. He's Cuban from he's from Cuba, but he's an American citizen now. Alex, down in Cutler Bay, Florida. You may have heard him on 20 meters if you work 20 meters much in the evenings. He kind of helped me get started here, kind of showed me how to get my audio into the computer, which the audio is already into the computer because I work FT8, but showed me how to channel my audio where I wanted it at anyhow, and kind of helped me get things rolling, and kind of, you know, I guess you'd call him my Elmer for my YouTube channel, but yeah, I kind of following in his footsteps, doing the live stream. That way people can kind of go back and see how they sound here in Tennessee.
Yeah, very good. Well, Justin, you've got a fine audio. It's a big audio. It's not tinny or weak or compressed at all. Justin, it's a big audio. I'm not much for the digital side. I kind of like a microphone and a bunch of buttons. Most of my time is spent on 17 and 20. Done a little bit of 15, but I come down here the odd time. So, yeah, so you're running a YouTube channel as well, over?
Oh, yeah. You can go to YouTube. My call sign, K4LEN with radio behind, K4LEN radio. And, yeah, I try to live stream every evening. And as long as everything cooperates with me, you know, I'm still working bugs out of it, teaching myself what I got to do. And, but yeah, right now I'm at 35 minutes into today's live stream, and so yeah, you can go back and check out your audio, see how you sound here.
Oh, that sounds great. Is this like you're recording now? Then are you, over?
Yes, sir. Live streaming. Like I said, you go on there right now and listen to it right now. It'd probably 5 or 10 second delay, but yep.
Yeah, I'll take a look at that. I'm not right in front of a laptop here now, but I will be. So it'll be, like, is it up there now and it'll be good for the day or for the week, over?
Oh yeah, it'll stay on there probably from here on out, I guess. I think that's how it works anyway. There's a lot I don't know about that as well. So, but yeah, they'll stay posted, you know, and go back and check them out anytime. While you're there, if you're signed into YouTube, if you know, you can hit the subscribe button and it'll, I think, click on the bell and it'll actually notify you anytime I go live like this. And you know, if you want to check back in, get a new antenna, or just want to say hello, it'll let you know when I'm on.
Well, that's, no, I will take a look at that, Justin. That's pretty good. Have you made other contacts tonight, or did you just start calling CQ, over?
Yeah, I just start calling CQ. I'm not real good at that either, but I kind of feel, I don't know, it makes me feel awkward, if you will. I'll get that took care of one of these days. But yeah, I just start calling CQ and see what I can come up with. So there's a few videos on there, which the band conditions wasn't very good, but I've sat there for over 30 minutes calling CQ and not got anybody to come back to me. So that's a little bit, you know, discouraging, but just stick with it. And I think I had 10 contacts last night, and you're my second one tonight here.
Okay, this is Victor Alpha 3 Kilo Mike Echo. Very good. Well, Justin, you're booming in here, man. You're coming in 9+ with that really big audio, so no worries there at all. Your station's sounding good, and that off-center set dipole is working well. Do you have a linear, or are you working 100 watts, over?
No, sir, just 100 watts. It's I've got I bought just a little cheap $25 for the microphone and the little boom stand that hooks to my desk here, and had to do some finagling with it to make it work. I don't know, straight out of the box it wouldn't work, and I had to buy a Heil cable for it and hooked it up, and they look practically identical. I don't know what's different inside the wiring, but it worked, and that's what everybody tells me. It's good sounding. So $25 microphone, and there you go.
Okay, well, man, you must have it sorted, because it sure sounds pretty good. Most people comment on the 7300 having good audio, and and there's a half a dozen settings. I went in there and, you know, kind of Mickey'd with it, Mickey Moused with it, and but it's still a standard hand mic, so if you're on that boom mic and you didn't give a lot for it, it sounds awesome, over.
Yeah, roger that. Well, that's one thing I don't think a whole lot of people know about these Yaesu radios. I think they actually team up with Bob Howell, and or maybe he just, I'm not sure. I think they actually team up with him, and he kind of referred them, you know, to settings in there, you know, 'cause it's got like an equalizer built into the radio that you can go in there and change up. You know, I can put more bass in it and more treble and all kind of different things that you can actually change in there. And but I actually went to Bob Howell's website, and he's got a article, you know, ways, you know, menu settings inside this 991A to get the best sound out of it, you know, or good sound anyway. And I've done that, and I guess it's working.
It's flattering everywhere. Sounds terrible.
Yeah, Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Mike Echo. Yeah, it does. It sounds outstanding, so I probably wouldn't make any changes to it. Listen, I'll step off the side there, Justin, and let you get back to the DXing. It's really super windy and stormy. It's negative 10 degrees and lots of snow, and just the wind is howling here, so I'm kind of keeping an eye on that fan dipole that's basically just nailed onto the side of a tree tonight, over.
All right. Well, I'm glad you stopped in. I've enjoyed the QSO. Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Mike Echo, and Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Chris, hope you have a great evening, and hopefully we'll catch you back out here on the live stream another night.
Okay, Justin, really my pleasure. I heard you in there, and you had such a big signal, it just made sense to reach out to you. So,
Kilo, Yankee 2 Kilo.
Well, a little bit later, I'll dial into your website there and take a look at it, the YouTube channel. So for now, Victor Alpha 3, Kilo Mike Echo, and bye-bye from Kingston, Ontario.
All right. K4LEN, I'll say 7-3s to you, and hope you have a great evening. This K4LEN, calling CQ on 40 meters and standing by.
November 1, Yankee Bravo Alpha.
November 1, Yankee Bravo, is that correct?
Yep. November 1, Yankee Bravo Alpha. Larry up here in Middlefield. We talked the other night, and I think I gotta back this down a little bit. I'm pushing a little too much. Just stumbled across it and got to update my QRZ, of course. I was on 80 meters tonight talking with some friends, yakking for a couple hours. That's where I was at. And then I normally tune up on 40 because I'll be on E-cars tomorrow morning checking in with Dave. But last time I talked to you on this Yaesu.
All right. Yeah, it's doing a good job. It sounds good. I've got about a S8 signal on you tonight. Good audio. Good sounding station there. Yeah, it's I don't know. I set mine up per Bob Heil specs, that he recommends for the 991A, and that's all I've ever done to this one. And
Well, that's a nice rig. Yeah, the Yaesu FT950 here has got a terrible monitor in it. Monitoring myself on the dummy load with the headphones and trying to set this thing up. It's just got a terrible monitor. Full lit it all afternoon. But basically, I just went by reports from guys that I know. And of course, when I'm on some of my other equipment, that's a little easier to set up with the audio and all that. And we're doing about 2.8 wide. And the other thing I want to comment on, I wonder, when you went through like pictures, you were checking like the QRZ page and all that, and muted the audio. I don't know if you can keep the audio going while we're talking when you do that, but you're way ahead of me doing all this. K4LEN, L1YBA, back to you.
okay, I got you. I didn't think about that. I'll have to go in here and do some changing. I didn't think anything about. This is all new to me. I am not real good when it comes to computers and stuff, but I think this right here should take care of it. Yeah, I'm glad you said something, and I've never thought about this, but yeah, the software that I use to do all this is each little page you go to, you've got to set up everything on it, and I've never thought about that. I'm glad you said something. Maybe, just maybe, I'll have that fixed now, though. We'll find out here this next go around.
Okay. Yeah, I have the volume down on the computer, muted if you will, but, well, I can't check it because I'm sitting over in the corner like you have in the picture there, hi, so, but anyways, if you save this, what you're doing tonight, I can look at it again later or tomorrow. But that was the only thing I found, and you're way ahead of me with this stuff. I'm old school with the equipment, but I do like to, to keep up with the radio stuff and the big picture, if you will. Like with my son, SDR2 Pro. But anyways, I'm on the Yaesu, like I said. I'm still doing a lot of power here. Wow. I'm probably doing about 600-700 watts. See you, Justin. Back to you.
Okay. Yeah, roger that. Well, it's sounding good. Sounds real good. Yeah, I had a lot of help with setting all this up. Don't think I've done all this on my own. Good friend Alex down in Cutler Bay, Florida, Whiskey 7 Hotel Union. He come in and he actually come in and helped me out a lot. He done a thing where he comes in and he actually worked my computer from Florida and showed me some things, showed me how to channel my audio into this software. It's just a software that you can download for free on the internet, OBS Studio, and It's amazing what you can do. You know, I'm a country boy. I'm not no computer person. I'm almost computer illiterate, but I've got a green screen. You know, that blows my mind to think about it. And it's you can do some crazy stuff, but it's a lot of help from Alex and a lot of YouTube videos and a lot of time. You know, I've spent probably 20 hours or better, you know, playing with things and you know, still learning. You know, like I'm glad you said that, because I'd have never noted if I never realized it if you hadn't have, about, you know, when I go to the other screen, you know, losing my audio. But I think I've got that straightened out now, so hopefully that'll work. And but yeah, you can. The video will be up and posted from here on out, as far as I know, anyhow, on YouTube. So I try to change my date on it. You know, list the date that I do the live stream, and that way I can, you know, people can go back and look, you know, a different day. And so, like I said, I'm learning and figuring things out and just rolling with the punches, if you will. It's November 1 Yankee Bravo Alpha and Kilo 4 on Lima Echo November.
Yep, K4LEN LIBA. Yep, you fixed it. You're way ahead of me, so don't even worry about it. I don't even have a YouTube account. I watch a lot of YouTube videos on guys fixing radios and stuff, all pertaining to the hobby and ham radio and stuff, and cars, old cars. So you're way ahead of me, and I'm on Facebook also as Larry. My Facebook name, now I forget what that is exactly on there, but anyway, you got me on QRZ, and
the frequency in use.
And also, another thing I haven't done is any of this videos that I watch on Facebook, subscribe and do the donations to Patreon. I guess I have to set up a Patreon account or something. Is that right, Justin?
Yeah, you're right of that. These kids is in here rummaging around tonight. They're being brothers and sisters, if you will. Have to keep eye on them. They'll be in there and have each other run up the wall if you don't watch them.
I hear you. I have to set all that up too. I do have PayPal for, let me see, let me make sure I'm not doubling. Okay, I do have PayPal, so on and so forth, for my buying stuff on eBay and Amazon and all that. But I got to get into this a little more with YouTube. Set up a YouTube account, or at least set it up Patreon, learn how to do that, so when I subscribe for somebody I can throw a little, you know, like they say, ring the bell and whatever. You know how it all works. Back to you.
Oh yeah, and one good thing about if you sign into YouTube, have an account, a lot of the videos you watch, it'll link you to, you know, like, I can't think of what I'm trying to say here, similar videos, you know, so it'll open you up to a lot more content, if you will, you know, than find more content like what you're watching. So it's always a good thing, and there ain't nothing to it. So yeah, you can give it a try, and you do. It said you can like and subscribe to my channel here, and it'll actually let you know whenever I go live anytime. So say you get a new antenna or new radio or anything, you can you know, check in with me and go back and see how your audio sounds here in Tennessee.
Right, cool beans. Well, you sounded good tonight, and I'm glad I ran into you tonight to at least run that by you on that. So I did my good deed for today with you, and I will do it. You know, set this up YouTube where I can ring the bell and donate, or however it works. So that I will do. I have my girlfriend help me with that, Justin. So, alrighty. Well, I'm tuned up on 40 meters here for tomorrow morning for E-Cars on the 7.255 with Dave. You're welcome to check in. You don't have to be an E-Cars member. You can check in on E-Cars starting at 8 o'clock, 7.255, and you know, listen and see what that's all about if you don't already know. Maybe you already know. E-Cars and South Cars I have, the West Cars I don't. But all right, cool beans. I hope you save this video also so I can look at it again, Justin. So I'll let you try a ribbon on it. K4LEN and 1YBA.
All right, yeah. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello again tonight. And glad you found us again. Check in anytime with us. Drop in, say hello. Be happy to have you join us on the live stream. November 1, Yankee Bravo Alpha and K4LEN. And I'll say 7-3 to you.
All right, Justin, 73, 7YBA clear and QSY.
All right. This is K4LEN, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 2, Hotel.
K4LN, you copy?
Got a couple of you out there. Got a Kilo Delta 2 station.
Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Lima Echo.
Kilo Delta 2, Hotel Lima Echo. Got K4LEN on the live stream tonight. Good evening.
Good evening. Yeah, I found your live stream because I was listening to your last episode. Very cool. So I'm one of the 4 people watching right now. I love your 3-camera setup. It's really quite impressive.
Let me go out to put my headphones on. I've got a good copy on you. Just hard of hearing sometimes, if you will.
Yep, no worries. I was just saying that I'm enjoying your live stream. I see all 3 cameras. That's quite a setup with the green screen and whatnot.
Oh yeah, that took some time for me. But I'm glad I did. I learned a lot, and doing things I never in my wildest dreams would have thought I could do. You know, and it's really not that hard to do. It's just time consuming and lots of YouTube videos to figure that out.
Very cool. The Yaesu ST991, I recognize it because it's the same radio I'm using. However, yours seems to have a much more sensitive waterfall display. I've been trying to find if it's got some sort of setting for that, but I've yet to find anything to make it more sensitive, other than obviously you could turn from ICO into amp and amp 2. But for some reason, yours is really looking beautiful. That's very cool.
Okay. Yeah, I don't. You talking sensitive as in the bandwidth or just the signals coming in? I've not done anything. You know, you can go into the menu there and change the you know, the bandwidth on it. You know, how much you want to see, but I don't know about the sensitivity part.
Yeah, I know about the width, and you can change the colors, and there's definitely lots of settings. But what I'm finding is if I turn it up to amp 2, where it'll put more sort of preamp into it, I can get it to almost look like yours there, quite impressive. But then I get tons of like hisses and pops and all sorts of noise. But anyway, here in New York, we're just digging out of 2 feet of snow. I take it you didn't get that in Tennessee, but I've been hearing a lot of pops on the band, like there might be a bunch of lightning strikes probably down in that region. I'm kind of curious what the weather's like down there.
Well, it's actually, it's pretty nice today. It's about 50 degrees, sunny, and a nice day. We had some rain yesterday, and just kind of getting over that. I got to play in the mud all day. I work construction, so I was hoping to go home today, but they decided we wanted to work, so I got to wade in the mud all day. And but yeah, it's actually a nice day. Not calling for no rain for, I think there's none in the forecast for the next 10 days, so I'll take it. And so much for getting some time off work, though.
Yeah, well, I guess the lightning is coming from somewhere else. I'm not sure what all these hisses and pops are on the band tonight. It could also be my radio. I'm definitely trying to figure it out myself. I'm gonna let you take on somebody else. Just wanted to check in when I saw you on YouTube here. I think that's a really cool setup. So back to you, K4LEN from KDCHLE.
All right, Kilo Delta 2 Hotel Lima Echo. I appreciate you dropping in and saying hello again this evening, and I welcome you back anytime. Enjoy having you. But I'll say 7-3 to you and hope you have a great evening.
Thank you. 7-3 to you too from KDCHLE.
All right, I think there's another station out there. If you're still there, it's K4LEN QRZ. CQ, 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 CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November, calling CQ 40 meters.
Kilo Charlie 8, Oscar Papa Victor.
All right, Kilo Charlie 8, Oscar Papa Victor, is that correct? I'm sorry.
QSL, Kilo Charlie 8, Oscar Papa Victor. Name here is James, Juliet Alpha Mike Echo Sierra, and I'm here in Virginia, over.
All right, James, it's K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I am in southern Middle Tennessee, and I've got a great copy on you tonight. Good 5x9 and S7, S8 on the meter here.
Very good. Nice to meet you, Justin. I thought you said Tennessee, right? Very good. It's nice to hear you on the band tonight. I was just tuning around, had a nice QSO with someone in Wisconsin. I grew up in Wisconsin, so that was a little bit fun to reminisce about all things Wisconsin. So how are things going in Tennessee tonight? Over?
Oh, they're going great. Really good. It's a Friday night, getting to play on the radio, and actually live streaming on YouTube as well, so having a really good night. How about for yourself?
Very good. Live streaming. That's great. Yeah, doing well. I'm actually fairly new back to the hobby. I had about a 15-year hiatus. So I've only been back on for about 4 or 5 weeks, but having a lot of fun. Got myself a little 7300 here, and pushing about 100 watts into a fan dipole, and that's working out really well for me for now. I've got designs on other antennas, but for now this fan dipole is working out great for me. It's been interesting coming back into the hobby. changed in the past 15 years since I was into it before. So, yeah, just having lots of fun. Back to you, Justin, K4LEM. This is Casey at OPB.
Okay, roger that. Well, welcome back to the hobby. I've not been in it real long. I got my technician back in May of the year of Corona, and in September upgraded to general. So I'm fairly new to it as well. Well, pretty new compared to a lot of people, but learning a lot, doing a lot, and enjoying every minute of it.
That's great, Justin. And congratulations on the upgrade in September. I got my license in 2000, and so technically I've been into it 20 years, but like I said, I had about a 15-year hiatus. I raised 3 kids, so that'll take it out of you. But yeah, just enjoying the hobby a lot. I'm curious what you're running there. Like I mentioned, I'm running the 7300 and just been really enjoying it. Yeah, I'm just curious what you're running. Over.
All right, I'm running a Yaesu 991A out to a off-center fed dipole up about 25 feet in the air. Just nothing special, but it works for me there.
Very good. Yeah, that 991A, that was on my short list. That seems like a really nice radio, and the guy I talked to earlier this evening had a 991A too, and he's really loved it. He had it for the past 2 or 3 years, and he said it's just, yeah, it's been great. So hopefully you're enjoying it. And so you said you had an off-center fed dipole. Is that, how many bands can you get with that? Is that working out well for you? Over?
Oh yeah, it works really good for me. I bought it from a local Silent Key. His widow was trying to get rid of some of his equipment, and I was, was just getting my general, and so it worked out great. I bought all of his HF antennas he had, and this one, it works on all bands. It's real low SWR on 40 meters, and 80 meters, it's a little high. I have to use a tuner for 80, and honestly, I can't tell you how good it is, but you know, it works real good. I worked the Winter Field Day contest last weekend, and in 17 hours of working, I think I called on a station more than twice, like 3 or 4 times. Most time it's first time I call, they come right, just bust right through a probably 10 or 15 person pile up and get called on the first time. So it works really good. I've got a tuner on it. I had a G5 RV that I was using, and you know, so I just naturally, when I changed antennas, I hooked it up to the tuner, and I've not really tried to use it without a tuner and see exactly what it'll do, but besides 80 and I don't remember if it's 18 or 15 or 12, man, I don't remember, but you know, it takes a little longer to tune. I think it's 17 actually. It takes just a little bit longer to tune than what it does on, say, 40, 20, and whichever other band that I'm not talking about when it takes so long. I forget. I don't get on them bands very much just because of the time that I'm home from work. But yeah, it works really good for me. I can tune it on any band, and it does just about equally as well as it does here on just about any of them.
Very good, Justin. Casey at OPB. This is, yeah, that's great to hear about that antenna. I enjoy kind of researching into antennas, and Yeah, that's one of them I've definitely looked at. It's very interesting design that, it's basically nightfall, but feeding it differently allows you the multiple bands. So I've heard good things about the end-fed, too. I'm looking myself. I've got just enough land in this suburban area that I'm in. I got about a half an acre, and I think I can put in a full wave 160 meter full wave loop. And so I'm just looking at the supports there, and I've heard good things about full wave loops. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun. So yeah, you mentioned you were live streaming. Is that a fairly new venture for you? And what did it take to get set up? Does it take quite a lot to get set up? K4LEN, this is KC8OPV.
All right, K4LEN. Yeah, it's a new adventure for me. I think this is like my fifth or sixth post, if you will, live stream that I've done. Each one I learn a little something new, working the bugs out of things and remembering to turn everything on, for it. I've done a couple where I forgot to turn my little power supply for my mic on a couple times and didn't have any luck making any QSOs with that. A couple of times that the band was just dead and make a video of me just sitting there calling CQ the whole time. But yeah, it's all free software that you can download off the internet. OBS software, OBS Studio software. It's amazing. You can do pretty much anything that you could imagine to do with the thing, and anything you can do on your computer, you can put it on the live stream. It took me a lot of time. A good friend down in Cutler Bay, Florida, Alex, Whiskey 7 Hotel Union, he come in, kind of took over my computer from Florida and showed me some things, how to channel my audio where I needed it at. Done had the audio into the computer. I just didn't know how to channel it into where I was wanting it at. He showed me some few things, give me some ideas on the setup for it, but yeah, a lot of time and effort into it. It's I probably got 20 hours into a little screen I've got going on. But you can go to YouTube. It's K4LEN Radio, and pull it up there and see. You can check out your audio and all kinds of stuff on there. See how you sound here in Tennessee. And but yeah, it's a new adventure, and I tell you, it is an adventure.
All right, very good. K4LEN, this is KC8OPV. Yeah, that's great. Setup sounds like fun. It's great that you can have people to help you out. Definitely some expertise. And there's some great live streamers out there in the ham radio world. I enjoy watching Callum stream and Ham Radio Crash Course, that sort of thing. Really, really good content. So I think we got some shoulders that we can all stand on in the live streaming space for sure. But you mentioned the Winter Field Day. I participated in that too, and it was a lot of fun. That was the first Winter Field Day I had participated in, and I didn't know what to expect, but the bands were really crowded. That's something I didn't expect. I would have expected that on a normal field day, but the Winter Field Day. So I had, something like 60 contacts. I only had like 3 or 4 hours into it. I wasn't spending the whole time there, but it was a lot of fun. And a couple weeks before that, I took the North American QSO party. It's one of the things I enjoy doing is trying to make a lot of those contacts. So I haven't made a lot of international contacts yet. I did earlier this week make one to Brazil, so that was probably my farthest since my venture back into ham radio. But it's as always, ham radio is it always piques my interest. There's so much to learn and so much to do. I think it'll be a lifetime hobby for sure. So back to you, Justin, K4LEN. This is KC8OPV, and this will probably be my last. So it's great meeting you, Justin, and back to you, 73.
All right. Well, yeah, you can go to YouTube and type it in. I'm currently at an hour and 13 minutes into the live stream, so you can go back and check out the audio on it. And I, too, as well, was blown away by the participation in the Winterfield Day. The local club here I'm a member of, I was actually going to try to get a group together and work at Winterfield Day, see if anybody want to, just get out and have fun with it. And I seen that it wasn't a ARRL sanctioned event, so I kind of backed away, and because I really didn't figure it would be what it was. But yeah, I had to work last Saturday, so when I got in from work, turned on the radio, and I was blown away. I was like, wow, I didn't expect that many people on it. I sat down and worked it a little more than what I really thought that I would. I think I worked like 17 hours and like 375 contacts, three something, about at 10 o'clock Sunday morning. I was at 325, and I made several more contacts, but I've not really, I got a new computer since then, and where I logged it at's on my old computer, and I ain't hooked it back up and, checked it out and to submit that log yet, but yeah, it was a lot of fun. I enjoy contests and stuff, so, but yeah, I'm glad you stopped by. Kilo Charlie 8, Oscar Papa Victor. I've enjoyed the QSO, and yeah, go to YouTube and subscribe to the channel, and you can come hang out with us and say hello anytime I come on. And but thanks for stopping by, and I hope you have a great weekend.
Great, thanks, Justin. This is this will be my last, and I'll definitely check out your channel there. So this is KC8OPV, clear.
All right, and I'll say 7-3 to you. This is K4LEN. Anybody else out there? QRZ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo November, calling CQ 40 meters.
Kilo Foxtrot 9, Tango Lima.
Kilo Foxtrot 9, Tango Lima. Mark in Illinois. This is K4LEN. Justin in southern middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Well, thank you, Justin, for coming together. This is my first contact in 6 years since I tore down the Radio Shack. And just trying to figure out how to make everything go again. The signal report is 59. First got it in the market.
QSL, I've got about a 5x5 copy on you, or I was going to say about a 3x5 copy on you, actually. You're kind of in and out with the propagation there. The band's kind of in and out tonight. There's not really nothing we can do about that, but you kind of going a little bit in and out there with it. Yeah, it's I forgot what I was going to say. You ever have a brain fart?
I have them all the time, Justin. Especially trying to set this rig up.
Oh, yeah, that's what I was going to say. What in the world would curse you to get out of this wonderful hobby we have for so long?
Here a little bit and all the new logging program and everything. 73. K4LEN.
All right, Mark. Well, thank you for stopping in. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now, so if you wanted to go in, go check your audio out. It's K4LEN Radio. And just click on today's live stream, and I'm at an hour and 18 minutes right now, so you go in and see how you sound here. Good luck on getting your shack back together, and hopefully I'll hear from you again back when you get all the bugs and kinks worked out of it, and come back and say hello to us.
73.
73. That's K4LEN, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ on 40 meters.
Kilo Alpha 2, Papa Lima, answering your CQ.
Kilo Papa 2, Alpha Lima, is that correct?
Kilo Alpha 2, Papa Lima in New Jersey.
Well, I had the letters right and just didn't have them in the right order. Good evening, David, from New Jersey. I got K4LEN, Justin from Southern Middle Tennessee. Good evening to you.
Roger, good evening. What is your call sign again?
It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Roger. Yeah, you're down in the QRN. It's pretty noisy tonight.
Yeah, roger that. The band's a little bit up and down, but it's decent shape tonight. A lot better than it was a couple nights ago. But yeah, I think I got a station just right above me a little bit there. Kind of bleeding over on me there a little bit. Looking at your QRZ page, like you got a pretty impressive setup there. Like the desk, lots of computer, lots of monitors, and looks like a 991A as well.
Yeah, that's Roger there. Lots of stuff in one little radio.
Hey, that's all right. One radio's all you need. You can't talk on two of them at the same time, I don't think. If you can, I need to take some lessons there.
Yeah, roger that. I do a lot of digital, so the computer really comes in handy. I really like doing FT8 for some reason.
I understand. I enjoy it myself. I've made a bunch of contacts on FT8. Some people argue that they're not real contacts, but I mean, you're still swapping signal reports. You know, you're still making contact with them, just maybe not verbally there.
Yeah, roger that. And you don't have to think of anything to say.
Well, that's right, or you don't have to get tongue twisted the way I do a lot, and yeah, it all works out in the good for you there.
Yeah. All right. I'm starting to lose you, so I'm going to move along here. But thank you for the contact. Nice to meet you, sir. And you have a good evening. 73 to you. K2 PPL, sir.
All right, Kilo Alpha 2 Papa Lima. Yeah, if you want to go check out your audio, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now, K4LEN Radio, and today's live stream I'm at an hour and 22 minutes right now. Go check out your signal here into Tennessee. Good 5x9, good strong signal. But thanks for stopping by. Thanks for saying hello, and hopefully we'll catch you out here again next time. It's K4LEN, I'll say 7-3s to you. It's K4LEN, QRZ.
Victor Alpha 3, Sierra Delta Oscar.
Victor Alpha 3, Sierra Delta Oscar. It's K4LEN. Good evening, sir.
Good evening. I was notified by Kilo 5 Yankee Victor Yankee that you were streaming. I checked it out and decided to check in with you.
All right. Well, I'm glad you did. Welcome to the live stream. Hope everything's going well tonight. It's doing pretty good tonight. I've had a couple bus streams, if you will, and the last couple of nights has paid off and everything's going pretty well. Learn a lot and still trying to get the bugs worked out of things there, Roger.
Yeah, very good. Well, you're doing well. You got about a 5.9 signal here, but every once in a while it fades a little bit. But I hear you clear, and yeah, so 5.9 is Ontario, Canada. Very good. 5.7, sorry.
All right, good deal. Yeah, it's kind of faded out a little bit on me there at the end of that last transmission. Still there, just kind of down in the noise a little bit. Looking at your QRZ page there, a pretty nice setup as well. I've got a tower. I've not been able to get it set up yet. I ain't had the manpower or the back muscles, if you will, but a lot of work goes in them tires, and them things get heavy after they get about a third of the way stood up straight.
Yeah, well, I rented a genie lift, 70-foot genie lift, so I took the lazy man's way out. But yeah, you're starting to fade a little bit more, so I don't think we can stay on too long. But thanks for being here, thanks for the contact, and I'm wishing you all the best, you and your family. Pass it back over to you.
All right, I thank you for stopping by, and if you want to go like my YouTube page, it'll notify you when I go live stream. You can stop in and say hello and see how your rig sounds for the day. But I'll say 7-3s to you and hope you have a great rest of the evening.
All right, 73, my friend. Kilo 4, November.
All right, good evening. This is K4LEN, QRZ. I'm not being a very good live streamer YouTuber tonight. At Kilo 5 Yankee Victor Yankee, he's in the live stream chat. Says hello from North Mississippi. Must be too close, 115 miles for a 40-meter contact. That's too bad. I appreciate you being here. I think you've participated more than anybody has on my live stream, and I really appreciate it. And it's too bad. I wish I could talk to you on something besides the keyboard. That'd be pretty cool, but that's the way it goes sometimes. But Kilo 5 Yankee Victor Yankee, thank you for being there. And it's K4LEN calling CQ on 40 meters and standing by. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4 Lima Echo November calling CQ 40 meters. It's K4LEN calling any station anywhere and standing by. CQ. Uh-oh, I think I may have heard a broadcast station firing up, fixing to drown me out, maybe. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. And family in the background calling CQ 40 meters. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station, anywhere. QRZ.
Kilo United 4, Fox X-ray.
Kilo United 4, Fox X-ray, is that correct?
Roger, roger.
Alright, Kilo United 4, Fox X-ray, this is K4LEN. The name here is Justin. I'm in southern middle Tennessee, and you've got a good solid 5x9, maybe 5x9 plus signal, great signal here in Tennessee.
Roger, well, you're pretty good too. I got you about a 5.8. I'm located here in Brandon, Florida, just a little few miles east of Tampa, Florida.
Well, roger that. Dennis, I'm live streaming on YouTube right now and looking at your QRZ page, and I see you a big fan of Yaesu, and that's pretty good. I'm talking on a Yaesu 991A, and out to an off-center fed dipole, but you got a pretty extensive collection of Yaesu equipment, I see.
Yeah, I love Yaesu. That's all I use. Right now I'm on the 891, a little portable 891. I haven't used it in a while, so I thought I'd turn it on and running it into a vertical antenna, ground-mounted vertical up about, I don't know, maybe 20 feet, not very high, running Yaesu Quadra amplifier running about, looks like about 700 watts there, over.
Okay, roger that. Well, I only got a S7 signal on you, but man, I've got a 20 over audio on you, man. You good, strong audio, just beautiful signal here in Tennessee. It's doing a really good job.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I looked at your QRZ page. I see when you do a YouTube video there, so I'll check it out and see how I sound on your video there, over.
Okay, yeah, roger that. I'm at an hour and 31 minutes right now, so you can listen to it all, or you can fast forward to RQ, so either one, and check it out. But yeah, man, that's a real good sounding station you got there. Down in Florida, man, I wish I was in Florida. How's the weather down there?
Yeah, it was pretty nice today. It was a little chilly this morning. It was probably in the 50s, but it warmed up nicely. I think by midday it was about 70 degrees there, over.
Oh, yeah, that's my kind of weather right there. It's about 50, 55 here in Tennessee today. For the high, I think it's about 28 this morning. It's chilly, but it turned out to be a really nice day, good sunshiny day, and I'll take it. I think they've got sun in the forecast for the next 10 days or 7 days at least, and but I think it's supposed to get down pretty cold by the end of next week, and not looking forward to that at all.
Yeah, well, that's really nothing you can do about it. The weather does not care what you think about it. It's going to happen regardless there. And, yeah, and I see you got your 991A. I have one too, but mine's in the shop. I had to send it back to Yaesu. For some reason, the cat control in it went out, and couldn't use the cat control in it at all. So I sent it back to Yaesu. Should be getting it back here in the next week or so. There, over.
Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I don't know. I know, you know, the 991 they had some problems out of, but I've not heard a whole lot of bad about the 991A. Sound like they've about got all the bugs worked out of it. I mean, yeah, you're going to get some little minor stuff here and there on, you know, different units, but I think for the most part, for the whole, they've done, you know, they've done pretty good about working the bugs out of it.
Yeah, I haven't had any problems with it. I think what happened is I had a power surge, and I think it blew out the cat control in it there. But I may be wrong, but I think that's what might have happened there. Over.
Okay, yeah, maybe got a capacitor or resistor or something. I don't know. I don't even know why I said that, because I have no idea what any of them, you know, if they even got capacitor or resistors in that cat control. I'm sure they're hooked up somewhere in there, but I'm sure it ain't nothing real major, some easy fix, but hopefully it was under warranty, and maybe it won't cost too much for them to fix it there.
Yeah, it's under warranty. It cost me nothing, but yeah, that's what Yaesu, they got a 3-year warranty on most of the radios there, so that's pretty sweet there. 3-year warranty, you know, with the purchase of the radio there. That's pretty sweet there. Okay, I'll let you go so you can make some more contacts, and I'll check out your YouTube station there. I went ahead and joined it though. Over.
Okay, good deal. I appreciate that. Kind of new starting out, so I'll take all the help that I can get. But yeah, like I said, I'm at hour and 35 minutes right now, so you get to sound what that nice sounding station there sounds like. Kilo Uniform 4 Foxtrot X-Ray and K4LEN. Dennis, I'm glad you stopped by and said hello, and hopefully we can catch up another night. K4LEN.
Hey, Roger. Yeah, I'm sure we'll talk again. K4LEN, KU4FX. Ciao, ciao.
Good evening to you in 7-3. This is K4LEN, QRZ. CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ 40 meters, CQ 40 meters. It's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Calling CQ 40 meters.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Kilo Oscar 4, Lima, Bravo, Tango. How do you read it?
All right, I got several of you in there. Is it a Lima something Tango, maybe?
It's Kilo Oscar 4, Lima, Bravo, Tango. How do you read it?
Kilo Oscar 4, Lima, Bravo, Tango. Got about a 5x8 copy on you here in southern Middle Tennessee. The name here is Justin.
How you doing? The name here is Nate, down here in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I got about, I want to say about a 5x5 probably on you down here in South Florida.
Okay, copy the 5x5 in Florida. Nate, yeah, I think I got a broadcast station firing up here on me. I heard their little call out there a while ago, the little beeping like they'll do before they get fired up. So I'm going to say it's probably going to cut my little live stream a little short here tonight there, Roger.
I understand that, man. Would you give me a call time back one more time? I lost it. My memory ain't that good. KO4LDT here.
All right, it's Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, K4LEN. And if you wanted to go check out your audio on YouTube, it's K4LEN Radio. And just click on today's live stream, 242525. I don't know, I may have it listed as 24. I'm not for sure. That would be about right for me. But yeah, you can go check out your audio there on YouTube and see how you sound here in Tennessee.
I will do that, man. Thanks a lot. Good talking with you, man. You have a good night, Justin. I appreciate it. This is KO4LVT 730.
All right. 7-3 to you as well, and hopefully we can catch you out here again another night. It's K4LEN, QRZ.
Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Tango Foxtrot.
Kilo Oscar 4, Tango Charlie Foxtrot, is that correct?
Negative, that's Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Tango Foxtrot.
Again, I'm bad about that tonight. I've got all the letters right. I just got them in the wrong order. Kilo Oscar 4, Charlie Tango Foxtrot. It's K4LEN. Name here is Justin. Good evening, sir.
Good evening, Justin. Name here is Corey. It's Charlie Oscar Romeo Echo Yankee. I live in the western part of Virginia, Shenandoah Valley.
All right, Corey. In the Shenandoah Valley. It's beautiful country down there. I spent some time right out of high school in northern Virginia, up around Ashburn, Virginia, and kind of go down there and hang out down around West Virginia and over in Charleston or Charlestown, I think. Around in there. I ain't really familiar. It's been a long time ago, and I've slept since then, so I can't exactly tell you exactly where I was at, but beautiful country down there.
Yes, it is. We love our mountains here, and we're surrounded by both sides, and it's actually pretty decent for radio, especially if you're doing soda, or all their repeaters are sitting up on the mountaintops in the Blue Ridge and the Appalachians. So, yeah, we do pretty good for radio around here.
Yeah, roger that. There's nothing better than sitting down and having good QSO with folks, kind of pass the time and meet new people, and it's always a good time. What kind of rig are you running there tonight?
Yeah, let me give you a signal report first, too. You're 5'9" and plus about 5, and I'm running a FT991A Yaesu. Barefoot, 100 watts, and in a homemade off-center fed dipole up on a homemade mast up there.
Okay, roger that. I've got basically the same setup as you. I don't know if this one I've got is if it was a bought antenna or if they built it. Got it from a local Silent Key around in the area here. His widow's getting rid of some of his extensive ham shack. He had a setup now. He's a local Presbyterian pastor, I think that's right. And boy, he had a setup. And luckily, I was honored to be able to get some of it. Got all of his HF antennas, a couple of wire antennas, and a vertical, and it's serving me well there.
Roger that. Yeah, that's a good deal. Yeah, I see you do some FT8 as well. I've been playing around with the FT8, FT4, JS8 call, and trying to get all the work on Raspberry Pi. I'm new to Linux, so I'm struggling with that a little bit. And still trying to figure out how to get WinLink to work on there, but yeah, I've been playing with them on the Windows machine. At least I know that works for now. But yeah, the full 991A, they're amazing little radios.
Oh yeah, I really love mine. I'm actually a ICOM fan, a big ICOM fan, and I bought this radio for the Shack in the Box. And after I realized that you know, only having one VFO just wasn't going to work for me, so you know, I wanted the HF and the 2 meter going at the same time, and it just won't do it. So I hooked up my 5100 back in the shack here, and thought of getting rid of the 991A, but I couldn't make myself do it. I enjoy the radio so much, and you know, I like it. It does a really good job, and I just couldn't make myself get rid of it. So here we are with it, enjoying every minute of it, and I'm glad that I still got it there, Roger.
Yeah, roger that. My shack was kind of small, so I had to I had a little PYT quad bander in here for a while for it was the 220 model, and I was running 2 meters and 220 off of that while I was running HF on the 991. But the truck wanted the radio, so it got moved out of the shack to the truck, and now I've got the little couple little handy talkies I hook up to the J-pole outside up on the mast. And if I need to hear anything local, I can do it with that while I'm running HF. But most time I'm going one ear.
Okay, I don't know if somebody tuning up, or I thought I heard a broadcast station earlier getting ready to get going, and I hope that's not it. I'm live streaming on YouTube right now, and doing pretty good. Don't really want to cut it off, but if that thing comes in here, I may just have to. But yeah, I think it was just somebody tuning up, but it kind of cut off the last part of your transmission there on that last go around.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, I wish more people would learn not to tune on the conversations, just roll off a couple of hertz and tune up and then roll back, especially during contests. It's hard to complete some of those QSOs sometimes when you got a singer ringing in your ear.
Oh yeah, and I understand, you know, it happens sometimes. I'm sure I've done it to people too. I work a lot of, well, I say I work a lot of parts on the air. I've not been doing it as much here lately as I had been doing it, but that's a big thing of parts on the air, man. There's people out there, and they do it for meanness. I mean, I know they do, because, you know, it's not just a quick boop and then it's done. They'll sit there and actually try to drown people out, you know, make it harder for you to make your contacts on it. And I don't know, I hate that people do that, but it's part of it. You just got to kind of keep going with it and act like they're not there if you can, and hopefully they'll stop. But and that's how it goes sometimes, I guess. But like I said, it can be done accidental, and I'm sure I've done it before myself.
Yeah, I try to be conscious to not do that to people, or I'll roll just outside of the sideband section tune-up, or if I'm doing FT8, I'll just, you know, roll off in between the R50Y and the FT8, or the FT8 guys, and do a tune there, but I usually try to avoid tuning on anybody.
Yeah, roger that. Just trying to think of, I don't know, I've got a new computer, and this thing, it keeps on popping up different things. Trying to look and see exactly where Waynesboro, Virginia is at. I'm not familiar with it. Like I said, I work up in Ashburn, Virginia. It's kind of right outside of Washington, D.C. Okay, yeah, it's a little bit north of you, not a whole lot. And I'd go up to Winchester and cut across on, I think it was Highway 7 or maybe 28. I forget the name of the highway I'd use, 7. Yeah, that's right. And it's been a long time ago. It's been almost 20 years ago. But yeah, that was a booming place up there then. And let's see, back out. You're Charlottesville, right outside of Charlottesville, looks like. But yeah, that's you live over there. Is that still in the mountains over there in Waynesboro, Virginia?
Yeah, so my address is Waynesboro, but I'm actually right on the edge of a little town called New Hope, and we're right between the Blue Ridge and the Appalachian Mountains, so I'm almost in between both ranges. And it's pretty neat. I'm sitting here watching your live stream while we're talking. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've just started that. It's a learning experience for sure. And doing things with this new computer, which I was doing it with my old one too, but I got 2 monitors now, so that helps out a bunch. But I'm doing things I never would have dreamed in a million years I would be doing, and I'm enjoying it. It's a learning experience, and something different, that's for sure.
Roger that. Yeah, if somebody told me I'd been this deep into ham radio at this point, I would have just laughed at them. But I punched my first ticket last March and have already jumped to extra back in, I think, October. So I just rolled to it pretty quick and stayed there and head first. Got a tower project. Building all my own antennas. So I got a 6-meter Yagi I'm getting ready to start on. And 6 meters is pretty hot around here. And yeah, it's addictive for sure.
Good deal. Congratulations, man. You hit the ground running. I got my tech back in May and got my general in September. And been debating on whether I want to go ahead and go up to an extra or not. I'm going to eventually. I just don't know when. I need to go ahead and get studying on that thing and go ahead and punch that ticket as well. But yeah, that's a good deal. Good job. Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah, I was starting out as a DX chaser as a general, and never failed. The stations I needed and the countries I needed were just over the line where I could go, and I had enough of it. I studied for a few days' work, and a buddy of mine wanted to take his tech. Well, I'll go for both. I'll go take the tech. It's only $15, you know. Who knows? At least I'll get to see what's on it. The gun thing, and I couldn't believe it. He could have knocked me over with a feather.
Well, good deal. Good job. I went ahead and took it whenever I got my general as well, and man, it looks like some sure enough deep stuff in there. That's for sure. I didn't do so good, you know, on mine, but at least it's you get to look at it anyhow. I know I didn't really know if I was ready when I went for my general, but we went to Sevierville. They have a ham fest there in Sevierville. And, my in-laws, they live just right out, I don't know, about 45 minutes away from Sevierville. So we went up there and seen the in-laws for the weekend, and I went to my first ham fest up there, and I'm here, I'm going to go ahead and take it anyway, and hit the hamstudy.org app, and the night before, and just kind of crammed the material in, and they come back after I took my test, they graded it. He come back and asked if I wanted to take a shot at the extra, and I wasn't really expecting it. It's funny because that night I was going back, I got an Apple Watch, and I was looking at the notifications on my watch, and it had given me a warning because I had a high heart rate for being inactive, it said. Or I forget how it worded it, but looked back at the time, and it was about the time that they'd come and told me that, I passed my general. I was so excited, my watch was giving me a notification that my heart rate was really high, so I was excited about it, and I was really, really, really happy about it there, Roger.
That's awesome. That's a good story with the Apple Watch. Yeah, what a way to find out. And to see the results of the starting for passing. Congratulations to you. And are you doing much or chasing anything out of country?
Yeah, a little bit. I've got most of my countries I've worked on FT8. Let me go up here and look. I think I've got 56 countries worked so far, and yeah, it's I think let's see, last weekend during the winter field day, I'm trying to think of the contact I made. It was early in the morning. I don't know, it was like 4 o'clock in the morning, local time, station. I think it was in Belgium, maybe? Let me see. It's 125, I went too far. Have to bear with me, I know I'm rambling. Yeah, Belgium station. There's a Belgium, I guess there's a contest going on over there, and let's see, it was on 20 meters, so no, it may have been, it was later in the morning. Shows at 8:40, so I don't know, maybe it was about 2 o'clock in the morning. And according to QRZ here, about almost 3 o'clock in the morning, I just kind of flipped over on 20 meters and just kind of playing there. I don't remember. No, it was on 40, 7.188. 40 meters to Belgium. That was a pretty good contact for me there.
Yeah, that is a good one. Yeah, I was there for a while. I was hitting the sideband pretty hard because I hadn't had vision to set up yet. I was knocking stuff out left and right. And now when they start flipping, I just flip over to FT4 or FT8 or CFA call. But back then, I think the best I did was we got a golf he did me a 5 and 7. It was 8,515 miles. That was the best I had done. I think that was 20 meters. And I ended up talking to him a couple times. Real nice guy. But yeah, I hit the weight one time with sideband. I was kind of shocked with that one. 40 or 80. Man, I wasn't expecting that at all. The band goes, you never know who you're going to get.
Yeah, roger that. Well, Corey, the band, I think, may have turned a little bit. I've just about lost you on that last go-around. But I'm going to go ahead and cut her loose here on us and see if there's anybody else out here. Been going for almost 2 hours now. Let's see if I can't maybe wrap this thing up and go find something to eat for supper. And but hey, I appreciate you stopping in and saying hello. You seen where we're at. If you want to subscribe to the channel, get you a notification next time I go live, drop back in, say hello. I greatly appreciate it there.
All right, Justin. Well, I appreciate you very too. Good talking to you. And we'll catch you on down the line. You have a good evening. Say 73 KO4 CTF. I'll be clear.
All right, Corey. Like I said, appreciate you stopping in, saying hello. Hope you have a good rest of the evening and a great weekend. It's K4LEN and 73s to you, sir. It's K4LEN, QRZ.
Kilo Bravo 3, Echo Victor Sierra.
It's a Kilo Bravo 3, Echo Victor Sierra, is that correct?
QSL, you are 5 and 9 here into Papa Alpha, over.
QSL, I've got about a 5x5 on you here in Tennessee. Pretty good signal there. The name here is Justin, and like I said, I'm in southern Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, copy that, Justin. I think we talked last month on around the 27th or something. So yeah, you're coming in great here. I'm also running and about 20 foot again, Pop Alpha. And here's Don, Delta, Oscar, is it Lima Echo Mike, is that right, Justin?
November. Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. I think we talked on my very first live stream, and I think at that time I still had my bugs in there, and I didn't have everything together or going right or something. I forget what it was I'd done wrong. I didn't have the monitor on, or I forget. I think something was wrong with my very first one, or maybe everything was right. I don't remember. I think everything might have been right, but I didn't. My login on it was messed up. I don't remember, but I remember talking to you now, and yeah, that's the way it goes sometimes. I'm still working the bugs out of this thing.
Well, you're sounding good here, and you were sounding good last time, that's for sure, so it's definitely working for you. And am I correct, are you running a 991 Alpha?
That is correct. Yep, 991A out into a off-center fed dipole.
Very nice. I'm running 5 watts here at the moment. What's your power line?
Well, you started off good, and the band's kind of been up and down a little bit tonight. You started off good, and you faded out to nothing, but for 5 watts, it done pretty good when it was there.
Well, copy that. Thanks for that. Yeah, I just turned it up to 40 watts just to make sure we're making the QSO. But I'll let you go make some more contacts, Justin. Nice meeting you again on the radio. Your signal sounds great. The audio sounds good. I'm glad you're having fun. So K4. Lima Echo November from Kilo Bravo 3, Echo Victor Sierra.
All right, Kilo Bravo 3, Echo Victor Sierra. You jumped up, on that 40 watts, you jumped up to a S7 on my meter here. Made a big difference. But keep doing what you're doing. It's done a good job. And hopefully we'll catch you out here again another night. And say 7-3s to you. It's K4LEN. It's K4LEN, QRZ. It's Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Live streaming on YouTube. Anybody else out there for the QSO? Come now. It's K4LEN QRZ. Nothing heard, nothing heard. Well, folks, I had several contacts tonight. I didn't write them all down, but I logged them all. Gotta go back and look at the log here and see how many exactly it was. Looks to be, I don't even know where I started at. Here it is, 13 contacts. 13 contacts tonight, that's pretty good. Bumping up a little bit each time. I'd like to thank everybody for stopping in, saying hello. All the likes on the YouTube, on the live stream, they really appreciate it. Make a boy feel good. But 2 hours and 1 minute in, I'm going to call her done, go in here and find something to eat, get ready for work tomorrow. The old nasty W word. Nobody likes it, but we all got to do it. We got to support this hobby somehow. Thank everybody for stopping in. Hopefully we'll catch you out here again tomorrow evening. It's K4LEN, and I'll be signing off and calling her done.